Oops. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything. Welcome back to Tesla's Wild. I apologize for my hoodlum appearance right now. It's fucking cold outside. It's like 21 degrees, but I got a really cool product that I'd like to review for all of you, and it's from Teslarati. So I'd like to thank them for sponsoring this video. These are Tesla safe jack stands. So for all of you DIYers out there, just like myself, these are a great product that you can use to work on your Tesla, to rotate tires, swap for winter sets, or if you're like Dirty Tesla, check out how much mud is collected on the under paneling of your Tesla Model 3. So as I said, these are available from Teslarati. I was able to get you guys a 10% discount code, so just make sure you use the link in the description below. But we're going to go over why these are essential, why you should use them, and what makes them great as opposed to other jack stands or solutions out there. So what makes these actually Tesla safe jack stands is kind of an interesting concept. So on Teslas, their battery pack actually lines the very bottom of the vehicle, and there's just a thin sheet of plastic and I think aluminum protecting the battery pack from anything underneath. So if you try and jack up the vehicle, it's very heavy and it's going to put a lot of force on wherever you're jacking, and you have the great potential of damaging the battery. So Tesla has thought of this, and they actually put in 4 specific jack points, and it's a safe structural mounting point where you can jack the vehicle up. There are also these pucks available out there that you can insert into there so you're able to jack it up and use other jack stands, but these are built specifically for Tesla and being able to work with them with a single cohesive product. When you are jacking up a Tesla, there are cheaper solutions than these jack stands. They're just not super comforting, but they are very cheap and effective for the most part. One of these solutions is just a regular old hockey puck. You can just put this right on the jack pad and jack it up. Make sure you center it with that hole, and this will work. For those of you that want a more comprehensive, safe solution, having jack stands built specifically to jack up a Tesla is probably the way to go, but I will not fault anybody for going for a cheaper route. Right, so now I'd like to show you exactly what comes in the box here. So I have already opened this up. I was a little bit excited, but anyways, let's check it out. So we do have the 2 legs of the jack stand. As you can see, these are by SafeJack. They're just supplied by Teslarati. So these are the 2 legs. They are adjustable, and it is adjusted through a pin system. You can see the holes here for all of the mounting points with the pins we'll get to a little bit later. This is the main mounting point, or the piece that the vehicle actually rests upon, and you'll see this little pinhole here, and that comes into play with the actual plug or puck that you use to safely jack up the Tesla. As I just mentioned, this is the little plate with the plug that you use to jack up the Tesla, and it simply just goes in to that hole like that there, but it does have another piece to make sure that that is a more cohesive mounting point, and it is a washer that you can insert right there. These are adjustable via a pin system, so they do give you the 4 pins necessary to set this to whatever height you need. So now let's throw this together really quickly here. And this is the completed product. To 6,000 pounds. The Tesla Model 3 is about 4,200, give or take about 100 pounds or so. So these are plenty safe for the Tesla Model 3, X, and anyways. Okay, so we have our jack stands all assembled here. In the middle, we have just a regular old AC Delco jack stand that I got a long time ago. I gotta tell you, I love winter, but the things that it does to vehicles is just terrible. I mean, look at this frickin' mag chloride and crap. This is pretty scandalous. All right, so this is the passenger's front side of the vehicle. You can see there's a little hole right here. This is the intended jacking point that Tesla designed into the vehicle. They are located on all 4 corners. These little flat plates are the essential piece as to why these are safe. You can just plug them in right here. As I was saying earlier, this bottom panel here has a little bit of material. Your battery is probably separated by about 1/4 inch of material. So if you were to jack this up with a normal jack and you offset it just too much or it slipped off, you have great risk of damaging your... Hey dear. Bye dear. Alright, so when I first got these jack stands, I was slightly confused on how they actually worked. You have to jack the vehicle up, and you have to use the puck or something to jack the vehicle up, but how do you get the jack stand underneath the vehicle when the hole is already occupied? So the way that you actually use these is pretty clever. So I'm going to get these set up here. Alright, so as you can see, we have the slim jack in place with the mounting point on top of the jack stand here. So now with those in place, we can just jack the vehicle up. And now with the vehicle high enough, we are able to slip these in. Make sure they're nice and stable. And then we can slowly lower the vehicle onto the jack stand. All right, and then with it there, we are able to insert the pins into place. Pretty simple at this point to use the other jack stand and stand this side up so you can do a front to back tire rotation. These jack stands are phenomenal, very well put together, and then getting them off the jack stand is just about as simple as putting them on. Make sure you get that jack pad lined up with that bottom piece of the mounting point there, and just start lifting the vehicle up, and you'll see it raising out. All right, now at this point, the legs have dropped out. Get those out of the way. And we can slowly drop down the vehicle. Oops. All right, so there you go. One thing I would like to see improved on these jack stands is different plates for the different Teslas. If they could just include, you know, ones that fit the holes a little bit better. They are targeting this as a universal Tesla jack stand, but they're just kind of loose. So let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so inside, with the pin inside of the hole, you can see there's a good amount of play. That's all I'm talking about. I mean, in the end, it really doesn't matter because that's just kind of holding it in place, but it would be nice to have this pretty secure inside of there. All right, so there we have it. Those are the Tesla Safe jack stands from Teslarati and Safe Jack. They're a phenomenal product. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you can access them from the link in the descriptions below. The link actually automatically applies the 10% discount code Tesla's Wild, or if you want to do it manually, you can fill up your cart and then manually enter Tesla's Wild for your 10% off. These are sold for $149, so the discount code will get you about $15 off of that purchase price, and if you purchase 2 of them, you'll get your shipping for free. They're an absolutely phenomenal product. I really don't have a lot to say, but the one thing that I'm not a big fan of is exactly how tall they are. As you guys saw, they have about 2 inches on normal jack stands, so it's just a little bit more effort that you have to put in to get the vehicle high enough for the jack stand to be put in place. I'm very grateful to Teslarati because now I can actually do all of the work that I need on my vehicle at home. So I'm able to do my tire rotations and my winter set swap. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. It's a phenomenal product. That's everything. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button down below. I know they say that every single video, but it is truly important. Anyways, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. As always, I have a lot of new content coming your way, so make sure you stay tuned, and we'll see you guys next video.